yeah, you did. Okay.
I never
You
actually,
never reviewed it.
Exactly, yeah.
Do you want to talk about that first, since that was last week?
Yes, there's a few I want to talk about that I didn't review, but...
Okay.
So Key Glock, I gave it a 65. I thought it was pretty good. I liked it a lot as well. What did you give it? Did you give it a rating?
I gave it a 71, I think it was. 71. Yeah, I gave it a 71, because honestly, all the tracks were really good.
They were good, yeah.
I had to listen to the rest of his stuff. Apparently, this is his best work. So.
That makes sense. The only songs I think I saved were Blue Devil and Badu. I think other than that, there was nothing else I saved.
Super standout?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But they were good. Like, you know me, I only save like great tracks though, but those are like really good ones. Yeah. Oh, remember I was like, oh, Blue Devil, I know that it's 3 6 Mafia. Yeah. It was them. It was just, they sampled their sample. Does that make sense? So like 3 6 Mafia sampled a song.
They sampled the same song.
They sampled the same
it's
song.
Just like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, I know it's them.
Yeah, like Mask Off the Future, that sample. Sampled by Travis Scott as well, I think.
Yeah, or like, you know, Igor and whatchamacallit, Bound to. Like
yeah.
That, something like that, yeah. And I was like, oh, it's cool. Anyways, yeah, it was good, 65. Nothing really to speak on there. We kind of already talked about that. I listened to the Ethel Cain.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Very dark.
Yeah.
Kind of scary and creepy.
That's what I'm saying.
It was good though, but it was just like...
That shit scared the ever-loving shit out of me. I've never had an album scare me.
Apparently this is nothing like what he usually makes. Or is it he or she?
I'm not sure. I think it's just she.
Is it a band? I don't know if it's a band. I don't know. Anyways, what they usually make. But it was good. I think the only song I actually saved was Punish. Yeah. But the rest of them were good. They just...
Yeah, they were ambient tracks.
Yeah. I probably won't go back to it, but like...
It was a good experience.
It was a good listen, yeah. It was a good listen.
I'm honestly really curious what the next album is going to look like. Because this was just an EP.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's going to be weird.
Because... But what time did you listen to this?
Like, midnight.
Midnight? Okay. That's a pretty decent time.
Midnight. It was pretty crazy. So we have the new releases. What do you want to talk about first? We have May is Outside, Andre. Let's do the Andre 3K.
Really? You want to do the Andre 3K first?
Yes.
I have a lot to say about the Andre 3K album.
I do too.
Okay, so...
I think I should go first.
You think you should go for it? I think we might have different opinions on this.
We have very different opinions on this.
Okay.
I think it was terrible. I think it was... I don't know what this was. Okay, maybe not terrible is the word for it. Not for me is the word I guess I'll go for. It's just not for me. I liked the flute one he did. The flute album he did. It was cool, nice, good.
You like New Blue Sun?
Yeah.
I need to go back to New Blue Sun because honestly, I was in a different mindset.
They had some good ambient tracks on there. Actually, probably good for this type of weather that we're having. I don't understand this. Like, I get it. He's just putting out like songs. Apparently, he made this like back in
2013.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, which is even more weird why you would release it now.
Well, that is his outfit to the Met Gala.
Oh, really?
Yes.
During that year?
No. This year.
Oh.
I think he released it the day after the Met. I don't know.
I'm
not sure when the Met happens. May 5th. Not sure.
Yeah. I don't think I saved a single song off of it. Not for me really. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. They sound like songs. They're just it is what it is. It's a piano sketch, I guess. I don't know. Like I didn't enjoy it like that crazy. I didn't really see a purpose of it. Okay. What about you?
The problem is I really like the music because I personally like and have been really growing into kind of just more jazzy kind of classical piano performances and stuff like that. Just solo piano. I liked it because it was extremely raw. You could hear like the pedals and all that shit going on in the piano. I think that it was, I don't know, when you hear an album, you don't hear the instruments enough.
You don't feel it?
Yeah. It was a really raw, just kind of, I don't know, personal. It definitely felt personal, and I really liked that about it.
I was also listening to this EP like at night, so like maybe that's why. Like,
you need to listen to this in the sun.
Maybe it wasn't like the right headspace, but
it was also kind of a. I feel like with New Blue Sun, and I feel like with this, and while it is just an EP, and I feel like maybe it is a bit of a high rating, I am doing it due to the fact that I realized that I feel like Andre 3K is doing things that he really wants to do, because I feel like he's grown. When you're like one of the best rappers ever to exist, right? You can only go to a certain point, and I feel like he wants to stay young, and by going into a new genre and doing new things, this is how he stays young in his,
like mentally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you have, like, when you're like a real artist, you have to constantly grow and feel like you're growing.
Mm-hmm.
This is just my take to it. I understand that could be wrong, and maybe that's not the point of the album. But I think that people expect different things of him. I think people are. You know how we were talking about dead versions of yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that is what people are seeing of Andre 3K. This is him evolving and changing and growing as a person, and I feel like people only see him as Andre 3K as the rapper. And
I mean, now he's Outkast. Like, I mean,
yeah,
I see what you mean. Yeah.
But again, I don't think that that's him anymore. Maybe, but we don't know his personal growth, so or who who he really is.
Yeah, he doesn't really ever speak on it.
But I feel like we can tell through music, and I really liked it. I feel like it was raw, and it was it's obviously something that he cared about.
Yeah.
So I honestly loved the actual music to it, and I gave it an 80.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
That's up there for like some of your highest like stuff ever for the year.
No.
Is it not?
82 and above is top 4.
Oh, okay. That's crazy though. 80? Oof.
It wasn't the highest rated album of this week.
Oh, really?
No.
That's good to hear. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I see where you're going with it. It just really wasn't.
It just okay. So it personally touched like a part of my personality that I have. So that's why it probably hit me harder than it hit you. Yeah. But that's not like a fault for it not hitting anybody, or people being like, I want Andre 3K to rap again, because he did. After this, he totally did. He did the Life of the Party.
Life of the Party was like one of the best verses of the year.
Did he do Pink Matter after this, or was this?
No, Pink Matter was like 2013, right?
Yeah.
So
maybe.
Yeah, might have been.
Yeah. So he did obviously rap after this, but I feel like this was maybe the beginning of.
Yeah, it's just like I think people are kind of. They're like fiending for that Andre 3K verse, and he comes out once in a while. He does. He was on the Killer Mike album.
Yeah. But I feel like in his artistry, I feel like maybe he wants to.
Oh my gosh.
You good?
I hate my nose. It's just so stuffy.
It's the pollen.
I know.
Yeah. You need to get what's some things you stick up your nose?
No. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But...
Yeah. No, I feel like it's artistic evolution, maybe, and I think it's really cool that someone who is, a really, really great rapper to do something as daring as a piano, a piano album against people who have been doing it for years and years and years and years.
Yeah. I mean, the way you made it sound, it definitely made it feel like it was higher. I do think I'm probably giving it a lower score than it probably is, but
listen again.
It might have been just Headspace.
You have to like.
It might have been just Headspace, really. Even like this song, Off Rhythm Laughter.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it was like the best song off of it.
I think it was because it was the most song. I
thought Hotel Lobby Pianos was the most song off of there.
It was really Hotel. I also liked I loved the sound of Blueberry Mansion's piano. It was like kind of an off key, off tune, like nice.
I don't remember that.
I honestly love like an off tune piano, like just slightly.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Next album, you can go ahead and pick.
Go ahead and pick. We'll do the Men I Trust album.
Okay.
This was a much better album than their last one.
I agree. Not much better, but I think it was better.
I liked it a lot better.
What'd you give the first one? Do you remember?
Like a 50 or a 60, I think.
Did you? Okay. I thought you gave it. I gave it a 69, the original one.
Yeah.
So this one, it was better for sure. This was definitely more summer-esque.
Yeah. I listened to this on the train back to I think it was either from the airport and back to the airport. I listened to half going to London and then half back to the airport from London, and it was a really sunny day. So honestly, all the funky bass lines and shit like that honestly hit. I liked all the remakes. I think the Husk remake was good. I don't know why it was on there.
Is that what it? Why they put 2025?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because they're past songs.
Okay, cool. I was wondering.
I think they might have just been singles that they're putting on here.
Okay.
I'm not sure if Husk has ever been on an album, but you know, I liked it. Mm-hmm. There was honestly not really any misses. Nothing that I would like, you know.
I didn't think so either. I didn't. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt.
But as a full album, it was good. It was a good summer vibe, and I really enjoyed it. And I actually gave it the average score. I didn't even check this average score, but it was a 79 for me.
That's pretty
much more upbeat, much more, you know, punchy with all of it, and I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too. I thought it was just a fun. It was just a fun album, fun bedroom pop, I guess, type of album. Like you said, I totally agree with that. Like, the whole track list is solid, and they're all like good songs, but I probably wouldn't save any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe off of a second listen, I might go back and I might save a few more, but...
Fair enough. I need to put maybe some on my summer playlist.
That's what I was thinking, because that's the only reason why I would go back, because I was like, this is very summery.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gave it a 72. I feel like it's higher than the last one.
Yeah. But, it's a good score. And what made you choose these other three artists? What made you choose these three artists? Because I've never heard of any of these. I've heard of Billy Woods. I've never listened to Billy Woods. And I've never heard of May Is Outside, and I've never heard of Mike. I thought we were talking about Mike, the guy from Run the Jewels.
Oh, okay. No, that's Killer Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Mike, I've heard some of his stuff in the past, and I was like, not for me. But I heard this one was really good, so I was like,
Pinball
okay.
2? Okay.
Yeah. And then May Is Outside. I actually just found it on TikTok. It was just a background sound. I was like,
really?
I was like, ooh, this song is really good. So I clicked on it, and then I went back to their Spotify, and I was like, it was breakcore, so I was like, of course.
We have to review it.
Yeah.
It was only an 8-minute album.
Exactly,
so
yeah. It was an EP, so I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to add it anyways. And Billy Woods, I've obviously heard of, like Maps with Kenny Siegel, and he's in Arm & Hammered with somebody else. I forget who it is. I think it's Elucid.
I got a lot to say.
Billy Woods, yeah, he's very different. I've never reacted to a single album by him, though, so this is my first one as well.
Which one do you want to go for? Do you want to go to the May Is Outside, or do you want to do Mike, or do you want to do...
Let's do Billy Woods, since we're already kind of on that.
You can go first on that one.
This might possibly be the hardest thing I've ever had to grade. Like, ever had to, like, rate.
Really?
Because I don't know. I don't know what to, like... I didn't know what to give it. I don't know what to do.
You go off of feeling, off of personal experience. That's what I did. Off of what you hear.
This is very dark.
Yeah, it is.
It's very dark.
It is.
This, I don't think... I almost wanted to not rate it. Like, I wanted to give it an NR. Because I didn't want to rate it. Because I didn't know how to feel about it after hearing it.
Yeah.
Like, I had a sudden moment of just shock. I don't know if that's good or if it's bad. You know what I mean?
I feel like when you have those visceral, like, emotional reactions to albums, I think they're usually pretty decent. Because they've given you this kind of emotion you don't usually have for albums. So I think it's usually pretty good.
Yeah, I know I gave it a 61, right? Mm-hmm. That's probably going to change. It'll probably end up being higher. It'll probably end up being one of the best albums of the year, to be honest.
Really?
It probably will be, only because I've never had an album make me feel like so disturbed and like, because some of the songs were good. Like they're just not songs I would play.
Yeah.
It was like a good story.
I ain't gonna put this on the aux.
No, never.
But again, like stuff like Have a Nice Life, and there were several different artists that you don't play, like the Ethel Cain.
Yeah, you're not gonna play.
You're not gonna play that on the aux.
Yeah.
But as an experience, it is extremely potent.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's something, that's worth something.
Yeah, very, very experimental for sure. I gave it a 61, but I think I'm gonna raise it probably to like it probably will be an 80 or an 80 something. It'll probably be around there. Yeah. Maybe even around the 80 actually that it has, but it's gonna be really high only because I've never really felt anything like it. Like some of the songs off of here, I'm like, dude, that's bad. Like the one where like his mom's just like getting beat.
Dude, the one where he samples somebody crying.
That one, that's
crazy.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And it's his mom.
Yeah.
Like getting beaten like in front of him or something like that. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have to say about it?
Well, the subject matter was definitely much different. The sound of it kind of did remind me of like a Gal the Arsonist, kind of a dark and grimy, like it's something that you feel trapped in a little bit. Mm-hmm. I thought it was really good. Obviously, we'll never play it again because I was listening it in the airport, and I almost lost my appetite at a couple times. I was eating.
Yeah.
So,
it's definitely not an album you need to like. You don't need to like fully go into because I wasn't even looking at lyrics. I was just going off of vibes and everything, and the vibe like automatically like changed it for me. I was like, And I was listening to this at night, so it was like even like more creepy and more
disturbing.
Like,
just absolutely
more disturbing.
I liked it. We'll never listen to it again, but I liked it. 79 for that one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I wonder what inspired him to make this album. Actually, I don't want to know.
I don't know. I don't know at all. Cool. Did you save any songs off of it or no?
No.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I'm good. Listen, I have a depression playlist. I don't need this on there. That's like I don't know. This was kind of a violent, angry feel. Disturbing rather than a depressed, sad, grimy feel.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
Kind of maybe a revenge or just hatred. Like a killer.
Next, what do we want to do?
We can do the Mayors Outside one.
Okay.
Go ahead. Do you want to go first or you or me?
You can go ahead.
Okay. I liked it. I think that it did have a really nice cadence to it. When I hear breakcore albums, I feel like I want to hear either something really punchy and different, like someone experimenting, or I want to hear like a classic sound. And I feel like there was a classic sound here, but I don't feel like there was a lot of experimentation. That's fine. I don't need experimentation every song. I don't need something different every song, but I feel like it needs to embrace the genre more. I did like it though. It was a 71. Fun listen. No misses on the tracks. Honestly, I kind of would probably just play the whole album instead of having each song individually.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of potential. I don't know who this artist is.
I don't either.
But I like it.
Yeah. I give it a 73. I liked it. I thought it was good breakcore, you know. It felt that nighttime type of vibe for me, so. And nothing really much to really say about it. It was just like, I don't want to say it was classic breakcore, but it was like you said, not really experimenting too much.
It was very ambient. It was a very ambient one.
Yeah.
I can respect that if that's what we were going for.
I think there were a few standout tracks though. There was, I think Love Bite was really good. Drifting was really good. Main Character, the first song, I love that song. But yeah, I haven't heard any of the previous stuff. Maybe their previous stuff is a lot different. I would assume not, but maybe it is. So yeah, nothing really much else to say there. Kind of short. Classic breakcore. Should we move on to? Let's go. Did you listen to Uchis and the PinkPantheress?
I did. Did you?
Yeah. Let's do Uchis.
Okay.
Uchis, I gave it a 74. I feel like for a vibe, you know who actually would really like this album? That I think would surprise you?
Julian?
No. I think Calista would actually like this album.
Maybe, yeah.
I think it'd be a little, maybe a little too fast for her sometimes, but I feel like the drums might be a little...
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's a very good album. I feel like it's very dreamy. It's very... I love the first two songs.
It's very sexy.
Kinda, yeah. I love the first two songs because it's talking about like being free from like this, I don't want to say relationship, but it was like, you know, being set free from like something, and I was just like, ooh, kind of hits a little bit.
Yeah.
And the first two tracks I think are like one of the best ones, and the last, like the intro and the outro to the album, very good. Some of the middle stuff feels a little too long, I will say, but I feel like that's kind of like just her style.
Yeah. Which
is fine, but that doesn't mean like it really caters to me. But her voice, I think, is very like, I don't want to say angelic, but it's silky. That's a good,
very silky.
It's a very good description of it. And yeah, it's just it's a typical Uchis album, but it's very good. It's very good.
I have never listened to a Uchis album.
Really, never.
Never. This is actually like I've obviously heard her more popular stuff. But this was my first time actually listening to it, and it was really good. It was very an R&B kind of classic album. And to be honest with you, favorite tracks, obviously the last track on it was really, really good.
That was one of my favorites too.
Angels All Around Me. I saved that one, and I need to remember what it sounds like, so if you could play that really quickly.
Yeah.
Because I listened to all of these albums like
2 days ago.
Just in the airport before I was flying out.
Let's see.
Yeah. I think it's the end. Like, there's a beat switch, isn't there? Yes, there is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I remember listening to this track. I was like, wow. Trying to find somebody to fall in love with.
That's what it felt like. That's what the song felt like. It felt like a love album. Like you're just finding someone like to love. You know what I mean?
Can't relate. No, it's it was a very sexy album. Very good. Very smooth. I would definitely listen to it in a different setting, but
Yeah, for sure. Sure. Like it definitely fits. Like it gives off like sunset, like driving with your significant other type of vibe.
You need a nice suit, and you need a nice car. So I gotta wait till
it's gotta be a nice convertible, like old school. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yep. That's what it was kind of picture movie. I don't know. That's what I do when I
smell of like peaches.
Yeah.
Like a nice
lavender or something just like
floral.
Yeah.
That's exactly. What I describe this album as floral.
It's very I don't know. Oh, what'd you give it?
Oh, it was a 70... What the fuck? Where is it? 75.
Wow. Oh, we're pretty close on that.
Yeah. We've been kind of agreeing on some of these.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It was a good week, though, overall, I feel like.
Yeah.
Let's go into PinkPantheress now.
You didn't want to do Mike?
We'll do Mike at the end.
We'll do Mike first.
We'll do Mike first?
Yeah, we'll do Mike first.
Okay, because you have something to say about PinkPantheress.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I really like the Mike album.
Really?
Yo, yeah. I didn't think I was going to because I had heard, which one was it? It was either the one with the Alchemist or, yeah, it was Faith is a Rock.
Okay.
I heard this one and I did not like it.
Okay.
Because, well, I wouldn't say I didn't like it. It reminded me of Earl Sweatshirt a lot because of like his off cadence rapping, and I also thought the Alchemist beats weren't like the greatest that he's ever had, so that's really why. I need to go back to Pinball 1 because if Pinball 1 is like Pinball 2. I think I'm going to love it just as much.
Yeah.
I feel like these beats are so good. They're so good. They're so different. I haven't really heard anything like it. Chopped in, like, how he does, like, the slowed parts, everything like that, and the transitions, very cool. I don't think it's a long album either, is it?
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it's 33 minutes. I think it's great. I think his cadence when he raps on it is, like... Sometimes, like, he gets in this pocket where, like... It reminds me a little bit of Young Thug, where, like... Metro Spider in the beginning where he's, like, off-tune or off-beat?
Yeah.
But then he finds that pocket, and then it starts, like, hitting. I feel like with a lot of these songs, he starts hitting it, and then I'm like, oh. And then the beat comes in, and I'm like, oh. And then the drums come in, and then everything just sounds really, really, really good.
Okay.
I was listening to this at night. It kind of reminded me of... Denzel Curry's The Kings of Mischievous Volume 2 a little bit.
Whoa.
Not because of just because of like the not because of like the southern ties or whatever. Just because of like the I think the production mostly because it was just like it was really out there. Like I feel like that one's very southern.
Comparing it to Curry. Okay.
Huh?
Comparing it to Curry.
Not lyrically or like not even rapping style wise because they're two completely different rappers. But I feel like if like they did a song, it would sound two completely like if they have the same beat, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But it would sound two completely different vibes and songs. But I think it's really cool. I like it. What songs did I save? I saved a lot. Yeah, Sin City, Golden Dragon, Money and Power. Money and Power is really good. Amiri I liked, and then the Earl Sweatshirt one was good. I just don't like Earl Sweatshirt is I don't know. I have like a love-hate relationship with Earl Sweatshirt.
You need to look up like the history of Earl Sweatshirt.
I don't get it. Like I don't get his his appeal. Yeah, I don't get it because I thought that song was so good until he hopped on it. I thought it was so good until he hopped on it. Like he's not bad on it, but it's just like it would have been better if he wasn't on it. I think, but that's just me. So I gave it an 81. What did you think?
Wow, holy shit. I gave it a 54.
Wow.
I wasn't a big fan of it until the end.
This made my top 5 albums of the year. Man.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know. The cadence wasn't my type of beat. I like a little more inflection, like a Denzel Curry.
Mm-hmm.
I like more punchy.
He reminded me a lot of like Lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was like it was like.
But the thing is, Lucky has the beat to match.
Yeah, this is like the opposite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And well, it's not like an outwardly bad style. It's just not something I personally would
I just think it's very different. I didn't really hear anything like it.
I really like Amiri. Like Amiri's like
really good.
Amiri is like a 9 for me. Mm-hmm. That is the best song off the album. I love that. I also love Jumanji.
You didn't like Money and Power?
No.
Wow. Okay.
I know. But like I feel like the energy he brings to Amiri, I feel like that should have been the energy he brought to the album, in my opinion. And I was a little disappointed, but still a really good song. Still, like, no bad tracks or any tracks that are like, oh, wow, this is horrible. Mm-hmm. I'd listen to another album by him, definitely. Mm-hmm. I'd give it another try.
I need to go to Pinball 1 for sure.
But if you ever want to do that, I will totally do that. So.
Okay.
But for this album, it's just, well, it's not for me. So,
That's fair. PinkPantheress.
Oh, go ahead and dog on it. Go ahead.
I'm not dogging on it. I think it's good. I think I give it a 70. I just think that it's not as like catchy or as, I don't know, like I feel like it doesn't hit the same as like her previous work, like her actual album and I didn't listen to the other EP she released, but her album before this one, I forget what it's called, Heaven to Know or something like that. Something like that. But this one's fun.
Heaven
it's
knows.
A fun drum and bass like mixtape from her. I'm glad it wasn't too long, because I think I would have lowered it even more if it was longer. But I'm happy with what was given. I thought that some of the songs were really good off of it. Like Tonight was decent, but I'm not gonna listen to it. Girl Like Me was decent, but I'm not gonna listen to it. There's a lot of songs off of here that I'm just not gonna listen to because I'm just not going to. Stateside was kind of decent as well, but yeah, there was like good songs off of here. It had good like the instrumental was good, but I don't know. Nothing I would go back and save. You know what I mean? Personally. Anyways, go ahead. You feel like you have a lot to say.
I love this album.
Really?
Yeah, I love this album. I feel like PinkPantheress always does this thing where she like incorporates several different genres that she loves into her music. I heard,
Did you hear that Nardo Wick sample?
I think so.
And what the fuck was that?
Oh yeah, that. Yeah. I actually like that. I thought that was kind of quirky and I liked it. But she incorporates several different genres and makes it into her own genre, because there's breakcore drums in here. Like there's like jungle, R&B, bass and what was it? Drum and bass?
Drum and bass, yeah.
Yeah. All of this in there. In just a pop album. Mm-hmm. It's just under pop. I think that's fucking impressive. So, I think that most of these songs are really good. I just didn't. The only song I wouldn't listen to again is Romeo.
That's what I was feeling too. Yeah, I didn't really care for that one.
Everything else is super good. It's super good. Very I said it was cunt pop.
Why?
Because that's like a.
That's what they say over there now.
Hit that shit.
Yeah, she kind of.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. I fucking loved this album.
And?
Yeah, it was an 81.
Oh wow. 81, okay.
Yeah. Didn't hit it hit top 5 I think for the year so far, but it didn't hit top 4. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna appear on AOTY.
Yeah.
But very, very good. I definitely will be listening to it again during this entire summer. Mm-hmm. So hell yeah.
That was crazy.
Fuck yeah.
I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about, right? Kind of a short episode, only 30 minutes.
Damn.
Upcoming albums though, right?
Alright. I see it. Are we finally gonna get the fucking Poetica album?
I don't think so, but
we are lying to ourselves. Well, there was another album that fucking Young Thug was supposed to drop this week.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was next week.
No.
Who do we have?
I gotta put.
Ooh, Amine.
Scores. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Avicii. I'm gonna listen to that one at least.
No, please don't.
Why?
Because he's dead.
Oh yeah.
He's been dead for years.
Oh wait, this is just a compilation. Never mind. I'm not.
Oh my god.
Never mind.
Stupid.
Who else is here? Morgan Wallen. Gotta listen to that one.
Which Morgan Wallen?
Mm-hmm. Is Lecrae? Who the heck is Lecrae? That sounds familiar. Nope. Don't know who he is. Never mind.
I really know Morgan Wallen.
Because we got to.
Why? Because it's a popular.
You gotta. Oh, T Grizzly. I'm definitely doing that one.
T Grizzly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've never listened to a T Grizzly album in my life.
Really?
Never. I don't think I've ever heard a T Grizzly song in my life.
You heard from D today?
No.
Literally live.
I didn't know that was T Grizzly.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Did you see anything that?
I am putting in my scores.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest, there's not really much this year. We might have to give each other recommendations.
Okay, so we got 3 albums?
Looks like it, yeah.
Shit. Fuck.
Unless Quedeca drops, but...
He's not gonna drop. He's not gonna drop till next year. What the hold, go up, go. What was that? What the fuck is that?
This?
What is that?
It's a tennis ball with a bird.
Yeah, I know. It's a fucking shitpost image.
You know what comes out next weekend, though? Oh, that's what we're going to talk about. The Weeknd's movie. It comes out next week.
We have to figure out when to see
Ooh, Estelle. Oh, that's the following week. Never mind.
Fuck. Well, we can listen to that next week.
Yeah, we will.
Definitely.
You think they're going to have American Boy on there?
Yeah. With a new... Oh, no. Imagine it was like American Boy 2025 and still had Kanye on it, but it was like really just anti-Semitic verses.
Yeah, imagine.
Holy shit, that would
yeah,
be
you're right.
Fucking hilarious, actually, kinda.
UK. What am I name? UK. Come on, Kodak, when are you gonna drop it? Don't even say, man. Okay, yeah, just 3. You got any recommendations? Maybe?
Yes. You need to get your recommendation first. Give me your recommendation, I'll give you mine after.
Yes, you look. Oh, yeah, so the Ethel Cain and the mic both made it into my...
Wow.
Yeah.
Top 10. Oh, wow. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You got some low-ass scores. Why is... Oh, okay.
What?
I was like, why is there 2 of them?
Oh, you thought these 2 are the same?
No, because Ethel Cain, and then it was like recent ratings.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see the recent ratings.
Yeah.
I cannot believe you know what like this album. That's so stupid.
What?
The fucking Andre 3K album.
Yeah, that is true. Recommendations for me, okay. Here we go. What do I want to give you? Oh, you already listened to this. That's good.
What?
Ultra 85, you already listened to that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no, I didn't want to...
87? You did.
I did. I actually just removed my list and hopefully didn't. Okay, cool, I didn't. I might remove the list. I'll do it later. Oh, and I gave you that already too.
Which one?
The PinkPantheress one.
Yes.
On
a Monday.
See, that one's better. I like that one. And I just run it and then we're dead.
It is, yes. It is a good album. Absolutely.
I'm gonna give you... I'm gonna give you the Led Zeppelin album, Houses of the Holy. This one.
Son of a bitch.
What?
How long is it?
It's not that long, I don't think. 40 minutes?
Damn. For how many tracks?
8.
Damn. Okay, cool. We'll do it.
For me?
Oh, you're getting, let me see. You're getting, it's one of 2 albums. For you all. Highest rated. You listen to all of Gemini Rights, right?
Maybe. I don't think I actually have it rated though on here. Whoops.
You don't have it rated.
I don't think so. Cause remember I was gonna do a whole Steve Lacy thing. I don't have it rated on here. But
wow. Oh yeah, because you're still doing a Steve Lacy deep dive.
Eventually, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave that as it is. A summer album. We need like a summary. You know what? We're just gonna do it because I've been listening to this a lot. You're gonna have to do Diary by Sunny Day Real Estate.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me put that in real quick.
It is a very good album. Their best album.
It's 13 tracks long. Or 11.
It's 13.
13? Okay.
Yeah. What a great album.
Okay. Oh, a little CD update.
Yeah?
I got I don't need to go back to this one. Probably go back to the mic one. I got Ken Carson's A Great Chaos and CD coming in. Yep. Obviously, I have Playboy Cardi's I Am Music. The Weeknd, obviously.
Okay.
The Weeknd one actually shipped.
Show the disc. Show the disc you got.
Oh, true. Yeah, I forgot about that.
No, for the I Am Music. Show which one you got.
Oh, I can't. I can't. What else did I get? I got something else. Oh, I got Her Loss, but you don't care about that.
Her Loss?
Yeah.
Her Loss is not that bad.
I like Her Loss.
Pretty decent.
And I have that Quedeca hoodie coming in apparently. So I'm excited for that. Oh, and I obviously got House of Balloons. By the way, you're right about it.
What?
You're right about what was it? Glass Table Girls and House of Balloons.
It's not that bad.
It is good. It's good to listen to, like you said. Like I was driving home.
Yeah.
And I was listening to it.
It kind of hits.
It does.
It's just a kind of grimy, nasty. Like it's just like.
Yeah.
The after party type shit. You're like in a haze and you're like stumbling around. Yeah. Yeah. Hitting your head against something.
Yeah, I'm excited for that movie though. I'm excited.
I know.
I'm ready.
We have to figure out times.
Let me see if they're already shown. Like the Kino have the tickets up. The Kino will show it, right?
I don't know.
I hope one of the movie theaters shows it around here.
I don't know. I know the Kino is the only one that may.
Yeah, you don't think
no,
the BX will?
The BX will not.
They showed the Taylor Swift one. They should show the Weeknd one, right?
No. It's Taylor Swift. Okay, do you know how many fucking white women live on this place?
That's true.
They're showing Until Dawn the movie. Why would anyone watch Until Dawn the movie?
It's not like the game, if that's what you're thinking. It's not like the game at all, apparently.
They're showing Attack. What? What's going on?
Yeah, they're right. They're not showing it.
They
are. They're showing
it. Fuck?
Yes, sir. 4:15.
That's the only showing. When is that?
Showing it Sunday as well at 2:45.
Okay, well I can do it Saturday because I'm off. Are you off? Tell me you're off.
Nope.
You fucking dumbass. Fuck. Take off.
I don't think I'm off. Let me look real quick. You could either. Are you off Friday or Thursday?
Yes, I'm off both those days.
Okay.
No, I'm off Friday. I'm off Friday.
And that's the day they're not showing it. Great. Nice.
They're not showing it Thursday either.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah. You're the problem here, not me.
That's great, dude.
Yeah. Just get Saturday off.
They're just gonna give it to you.
They're not gonna give it to me. Because I'm not gonna ask for it.
I kinda need the hours though.
Well, I guess we're not seeing it, are we? Or you know what? I'll see. Wait,
we can see it. The Kino.
If we see it on Saturday, we're not gonna be able to talk about it.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah. The Kino will show it. The Kino will show it on Friday. They will show it on Friday.
Check it then.
It's not gonna be on there right now. They do it only weekly. So that's why they don't have next week's
this week though.
It's not this week. This week is still going on. Is what I'm saying. See, this week is still going on.
It's Sunday.
Brother, this week is still going on. Oh. Okay, we'll give it a few more days.
It doesn't show anything else? Admission price? Wow.
Yeah, we'll give it a few more days. I'll let you know by Tuesday or Wednesday. If it doesn't show it, then I guess we'll have to see it the following week.
That's gonna be horrible.
Yeah,
I don't even know if it's gonna show.
I know. I do want to see it in theaters though, because theaters are gonna be a different experience. Dang it! I'm gonna see it on Sunday no matter what. We might have to just see it opposite times.
I might have to see it on Saturday then.
Yeah, you actually might have to. I didn't want to watch it together, but
yeah, I know. Fuck.
It's at 4:15. If it was right before work, like if it was like before like the 2 o'clock one, I could have been like, "Yo, Chris, can I just come in a little later?" Like if it was the 2:45 one,
yeah.
Or like I can come in a little later, like around 4.
We can wait until next week's schedule comes out, and then we can just be like, "Hey, if it's like if I'm off Sunday and you're off Sunday, then just go see it on Sunday."
If this movie's good, I might get it on
on Blu-ray or something.
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah.
When Blu-ray was a thing.
It still is.
Yeah, I know, but not really. It was like the new thing.
Is there anything else to talk about?
No.
I don't think so either.
Shit.
All right, we're out of here.